Narayana Hari. Salutations, dear respected friends, the promising youngsters, for the wonderful making and building of not only our Bharata Mata but entire humanity, and also of this Bharatiya Sanatana Samskriti and Dharma. I am always indebted to you for giving me this chance to talk on Gita. Like Gita, such a great amount of beautiful Shastras we have, all filled with so much of wisdom. Find time, go through them, gain the knowledge, be practical in using the knowledge, thus, mind your own inner, thereafter the outer evolution and success. And try to understand it that for that purpose only we are born, mainly. And all other things are secondary. They are all induced by this or that person who themselves don't know. But the real purpose of life is gain the wisdom from scriptures, transform your inner personality and outer performance, thereby reduce the bondage called misery, gain the liberation called happiness. That is the purpose for which we have come. So first study Gita and also go through other texts as you already become habitual. Now you see when you are regularly coming to Gita class, you're not losing anything of the world. And world is not that much bothered. World goes on its own way. It is we only at the cost of our such a beautiful learnings, we get lost into the world with our own various notions, attachments. Continue your life the way you want, but also add or already have added it, continue the study of our scriptures, continue in updating and upgrading your jnanam. Don't live even after born in India as a Sanatana Dharmi with ignorance and ignorance related mistakes and mistake created sufferings. भाई ज्ञान से जियो खुशी से जियो ये है उद्देश्य. Many a times, all resources are there with us, but right knowledge and attitude are not there, therefore we suffer. And there are many people gain such a great knowledge, they want nothing else. In the Jnanam only they are happy. They are called Sadhu Santa Sannyasi. वो लोग कहते हैं, I know what I am, I know what is the world, I am in that place, I don't need anything. This is, of course, the very highest stage. So, all said and done, congrats for you for being regular. Thank you for giving me an opportunity. All the best for you for the using of this Gita Jnanam in your day to day life, outer and inner. And slowly you may turn to become spiritual also, little by little. These are the few things. And added one, help in the spreading of this Gita message to all in whatever the way you can. You can forward these links and all. You can give them books of Gita, or you can make synopsis of whatever you are learning from here every day in 5 or 6 bullet points. You can make your own topic. We have no objection. You can send it to your friends. This is what I learned from Gita and practiced also. I got benefit of it. Wherever, whatever you do, say that it is from Gita, all these things. So that Gita Mahima is known to all, not for the sake of Gita, not for the sake of Arjuna or Krishna or Vyasa, for the people to get inspired and make use of Gita Jnanam for their own life's beauty. Oh yeah. Now, like every day, today also, we'll have 3 topics. One shloka of Lord Hanumanji will learn. It will fulfill all our wills and desires. Then we have a common sense thought. Then we will have Gita. In Gita today, 12th shloka, what is said is again repeated and specifically said. Ki, this person with these two adjustments, he finds peace in himself. Peace is the highest happiness. All the happy pleasures are there. If the peace is not there in us, then we are never happy. On the other hand, happiness before the happiness, peace should lead to the happiness, and happiness and peace should be defined as success for us. Success should never be in terms of the accumulation of the outer objects, outer people, outer money. Then we are caught in a wrong delusion. You are in delusion there. Like people are earning money, but are they happy? getting to bigger and bigger positions. Are they peaceful? No. They were observing the world of people. Like you want to earn to 50 crores. Go and see the 50 crore fellow. Is he happy? If he's happy, he's not happy because of 50 crores. Something inside. If he's miserable, means what? 50 crore did not make him happy. Go and find a fellow who's the highest officer. He is happy not because of being an officer, something different inside. And every officer is not happy. So, all these should be for our service only. We have to find success in happiness, happiness in peace. Therefore, being peaceful is being happy is being successful. And that happens only in right understanding, right attitude of everything. In that, why we have to live life, what are the things we have to work for, what are the things we have to achieve, how we have to deal with the world. All this wisdom, when thoroughly known and practiced, you are at peace. Peace is called happiness. Happiness is the real success. Redefine your success. Be successful in redefining the success. So, yuktaha karmaphalam tyaktva shantimapnoti na ishtigim. Ayuktaha kamakarena phale shaktaha nivadyate. The two types of people who are peaceless, therefore bound, who are peaceful, therefore liberated with happiness. And the earlier ones have made failure of their life. The second ones have made their life successful. Let us see that shloka today. Short and sweet, little explanation I'll give. Quickly we can do it. And every shloka's meaning has to become your own meaning by understanding word to word meaning, total meaning, and its implied meaning. What are the things to be practiced, what the doubts can come, and how it helps you. In such a way, each shloka, like a research scholar, you must study and thoroughly imbibe. I can do all that for you if you and I are together in some nice place staying. सुबह दोपहर शाम चार 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 श्लोक हम पढ़ाए पूरा थरो कराए तो इन द टाइम ऑफ मे बी इन 2-3 months thoroughly we can study. देखो कभी हो सके तो ऐसे हम बनाएंगे. You at least can do till that time that every shloka, word by word meaning, total meaning, implied meaning, in that what attitudes you have to change, what things you have to add or delete, इसको करोगे तो life will be peaceful, therefore happy is equal to successful. Along with that, you have your own ability, talents, therefore in any of the profession you excel and use it as service. So my life is inside peace, happiness found. Outside I am serving others for their own happiness and peace. This is called as fulfilled life. All other life is fulfilled life. Where there is no happiness, there is no peace inside. Outside, instead of serving others, we only are begging others to give us this or that. You want to be beggar or what? शर्म नहीं आता. मुझे प्यार करो, मुझे ये दे दो, मुझे खुशी दे दो. गधे की तरह छी. You have to say, I am happy, I want nothing else. I am here to serve you. That's it. That is what the Geetha Jnana, if correctly told, correctly imbibed, correctly practiced, gives that state of being. I wish and pray you all reach to that. Now let's start. Om, 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 Om Sahana Bhavatu, Sahano Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. Today's shloka is of Hanumanji. Then when you do this shloka, while doing pradakshina to Hanumanji's mandira, it will help you a lot in getting Lord Hanumanji's blessings for all protection and successes. Okay, what is this mantra? While pradakshinam you can do even otherwise also. So Anjaneyam is Anjana Devi's putra. Mahaviram, the one who is so powerful intellectually, physically, mentally, in his devotion to the Lord and all. That's called Mahavira. Veera means ability to do something. Mahavira means ability to do even the difficult tasks also. Like swimming across a small rivulet is Veeratvam, because many people don't know. But flying across the entire ocean, Only Hanumanji can do. That's called Mahavira. One or two enemies or negative people you can beat or you can hand over them to police. But thousands of Rakshasas, single-handedly Hanumanji finished. That's called Mahavira. Is it not? Little finger burnt, you suffer. And to your own tail, if it आग लगाया तो कितना चिल्लाओगे? आपके पूछ पे आग लगाए. हनुमान जी को पूछ जला है, but then he burnt Lanka with the same fire. He was not perturbed. That's called Mahavir. Okay? With little wisdom and all, sometimes you may put off the TV or cell phone for 2 minutes. But after that, again you indulge. Hanumanji's life, other than serving God, there's no indulgence in the objects of the world like you and the useless fellows. It is called Mahavira. Jnana Mahavira, Bhakti Mahavira, Vairagya Mahavira, Seva Mahavira, all that's called Mahavira. Then Brahma Vishnu Shiva Atmakam. Brahma Vishnu Shiva, all the three are there in Hanumanji. Brahma because in the next Yuga, Hanumanji is going to be Brahma. Vishnu because Lord Rama is always in his heart. Shiva because he is Shivamsha Sambhuta. तो ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश्वर तीनों हमारे हनुमान जी में है. Same is Ganga Maya because she came from Brahma Kamandalu, she came from the Vishnu Pada, then she touched Bhagavan Shiva's head. That way also Brahma Vishnu Shiva Atmaka, even Ganga Maya also. So Anjaneyam, Anjana Devi Putra, Mahavira, very powerful, Brahma Vishnu Shiva Atmakam, in whom all the three Trinity, Brahma Vishnu Shiva are there. Balarka Satrusha Abhanasam, who looks like the early morning rising sun. Such a wonderful reddish beauty. Ramadutam, and his work is the Ramadutatva. He is ambassador of Rama. What is that? Rama's message to the devotees' problems to Rama. He goes on giving. Therefore, Ramadutam, Namami Aham, I salute. So, chanting this mantra, do pradakshina to Hanumanji's temple, and you can express all your desire. What desire we want? A proper outer life of career and money, a proper inner life of mind and peace, a proper life of devotion and knowledge, and a proper life wherever you are, whether in a profession or in your family, जहाँ भी हो. हनुमान जी जो मांगो उसके जो wisdom resources चाहिए, he will give. We need wisdom, we need resources. That's all. I told you the meaning. Now let us chant it. 11 times now I do. Say 97 add karo, 108 banao. Then x0 at 0. 180 is your target. When do you do it? It's in your hands. Okay. Om Sri Anumat Krupaya Anuvad Anubhava Darshana Praptyartham Jivane Samasta Sat Karmesh Karmasu Nirvigna Digvijaya Praptyartham Sanatana Dharma Vidik Samskrute Vishwavyaptyartham Durjana Sajjana Avat Sajjana Shantimaapnuyat Shanto Mucchit Bandevyaha Muktashta Anyat Vimochet Etadartha Etadarthancha Sri Anjaneya Swaminaha Shlokasya Japam Vayam Sarve Karishyamahe. So the shloka is Anjaneyam Mahaviram Brahma Vishnu Shivatmakam Balaraka Sadrusha Abhasam Ramadutam Namamyam. Bala Arka Sadrusha Abhasam Brahma Vishnu Shivatmakam Ramadutam Namami Aham. Anjaneyam Mahaviram. Okay, start. Om Anjaneyam Mahaviram Brahma Vishnu Shivatmakam Balarka Sadrushabhasam Ramadutam Namamyaham. Anjaneyam Mahaviram Brahma Vishnu Shivatmakam Balarka Sadrushabhasam Ramadutam Namamyaham. Anjaneyam Mahaviram Brahma Vishnu Shivatmakam Balarka Sadrushabhasam Ramadutam Namamyaham. Anjaneyam Mahaviram Brahma Vishnu Shivatmakam Balarka Sadrushabhasam Ramadutam Namamyaham. Anjaneyam Mahaviram Brahma Vishnu Shivatmakam Balarka Sadrushabhasam Ramadutam Namamyaham. Anjaneyam Mahaviram Brahma Vishnu Shivatmakam Balarka Sadrushabhasam Ramadutam Namamyaham. Anjaneyam Mahaviram Brahma Vishnu Shivatmakam Balarka Sadrushabhasam Ramadutam Namamyaham. Anjaneyam Mahaviram Brahma Vishnu Shivatmakam Balarka Sadrushabhasam Ramadutam Namamyaham. Anjaneyam Mahaviram ब्रह्म विष्णु शिवात्मकं बालार्कसदृशाभासं रामदूतं नमाम्यहम् आञ्जनेयं महावीरं ब्रह्म विष्णु शिवात्मकं बालार्कसदृशाभासं रामदूतं नमाम्यहम् आञ्जनेयं महावीरं ब्रह्म विष्णु शिवात्मकं बालार्कसदृशाभासं रामदूतं नमाम्यहम्. See, whenever we do this, na, first remember the form of that Lord. Then, while chanting this mantra, know the meaning. According to the meaning, bring that bhava. And while doing with bhava, the chanting with the meaning behind, express whatever prayers you want, whatever the requirements you have, put in front of Hanumanji. So I do like this. Hey Hanuman, I remember you. I'm chanting this mantra. In that mantra, your glory is there. I'm glorifying you. Please remove my inner and outer Rakshasas. Give me Ram Bhakti like you have. Give me Jnanam like you have. So, Anjaneyam Mahaviram Brahma Vishnu Shivatmakam Balarka Sadrushabhasam Ramadutan Namamyam. देखो, when you try to do that time, you will know how much disturbed, distracted, non-concentrating is mind. बोल तो रहे मुंह से लेकिन हनुमान जी का चित्र ही नहीं आता फेस में मन में. Then that shloka meaning only is not remembered. Accordingly, the devotion only not gained. Now you understand how we miss in chanting the mantras, the essence, therefore we don't get the benefit. Now you people from now onwards, don't make the wrong habit as made by so many people where they chant with mouth like a parrot or any tape recorder mechanically without bringing in the mind with devotion, intellect with the knowledge, the ego with surrender and the requirement. बिना उन सब का आप पाठ करते जाओ. श्री गुरु चरण सरोजन जय हनुमान ज्ञान सागर जय कबीर लोग राम डरा रहे हो क्या हनुमान जी को. शांताकारम भुजनम इतने गुस्सा क्यों शांताकारम में. विश्व विष्णु हटकार भूत भगवत प्रभु भूत भाव भूतात्मा. ऐसा नहीं करना. एक ही श्लोक लो. अंडरस्टैंड द मीनिंग. विद दैट मीनिंग भाव क्रिएट करो. विद दैट भाव यू चैंट. वेल चैंटिंग you express your desire or will, whatever Lord will give. Keep on doing it. Make a habit. One day it will be heard by him. Every day he is listening. When he finds that we deserve, he will come and bless us. This is how, like, we have to be in good terms with our parents, our neighbors, our office staff, and all the co-travelers to have a smooth journey of life. So to be in good terms with our gurus and our devatas, so that they keep on empowering us. And I to believe fully when we pray to the Lord, they empower us, and that sees that our lives are fulfilled. In outer goals, whichever you have, I don't have any outer goal. The inner goal of knowing the self. So Anjaneya Mahaviram Brahma Vishnu Shivatmakam Balarkadushabhasam Ramadutan Namamyaham. Chant karte हुए Anjaneyam. Immediately his form should come. Mahaviram. Immediately his great Leela should be remembered. Brahma Vishnu Shivatmakam. Immediately he himself should be felt like the creator, maintainer, dissolver, Brahma Vishnu Shivatmaka. Balarka Sadushabhasam. Immediately the glow of Hanumanji is as red like the rising sun. Ramadutam. Immediately remember how as Ramaduta, Bhagavan Hanumanji has said, taken message to Sitaji also, Ravana also, Bharatji also, everywhere. So even Sugriva. To that one, I am doing salutation. And what you want? For you, you can have your own desire. I told you what is my desire. Other than Bhagavad Prapti, all else I don't want. चाहे वो अब मिले 1000 जन्म के बाद मिले, it is his choice. So this is how Hanumanji's prarthana. Now common sense thought. Today, not so common sense, but little a subtle sense it is. Yet put it in common sense category may be useful for us. Not only you, at physically or monetarily mind level mein, we suffer. So every suffering is a result. Every result suffering cause a cause. Every cause is a sin. In that sin, we have harmed the people or things, knowingly or unknowingly. Today, yesterday, this life, earlier life. In that way, how many sins we have committed, we don't know. The results of which one after other coming in the form of dukkha. Therefore, we are not able to be conducting a life peacefully, happily. Therefore, the common sense thought is what? Little subtler it is. I don't think you will be able to catch it. But I just felt like sharing out of 100, even if one understands it my job is done. What is that is the common sense thought is every day spend at least half a minute maximum. Half minute भी कम ज़्यादा है. आंख बंद कर ले. Only these prayers. What is that? Oh Lord, whomever I have troubled in this life or my previous lives, in whatever the manner, the human beings or animals or plants, etc. They might have definitely gone through the suffering. While going through suffering, they might have definitely cursed me. The result of that curse alone is the dukkha to me. Oh Lord, on my please, through you as a medium, I am begging for forgiveness from all those. Who are they? Where are they? I don't know now. बट आई माइट हैव डन. किसी को मैंने चीटिंग किया होगा, धोखा दिया होगा, किसी को मैंने नुकसान किया होगा, इंसल्ट किया होगा. एंड एवरी दिस बैड थिंग आई डू कम्स बैक बुमरैंगिंग टू गिव मी द दुख. Therefore, oh all the beings, whoever you are in my family circle, you are in my friend circle, you are in my relatives, you are in my office, you are in my travel. So I might have knowingly or unknowingly troubled you. Through the mouth, I might have scolded. Through the body, I might have hit you. Through the mind, I must have did some negative feeling for you. Through the intellect, I must have planned something to create loss to you. So whoever are there, once, twice, once, hundred, thousands, lakhs, millions may be there. People in my hundreds of lives, I might have troubled them. Oh, all of you, all I have done out of my ignorance only. Can you have the large heartedness to forgive me? So that my journey of success to serve the world, my journey of evolving spiritually is unobstructed. प्लीज फॉरगिव, प्लीज फॉरगिव, प्लीज फॉरगिव. कितना हमने किया होगा. और चाहे लोग हमको कर्ज करें ना करें, भगवान तो देख ही रहे ना हमने इसको उसको दुखी कर दी, तो ही विल गिव अस पनिशमेंट. एंड व्हेन द माइंड इज सफरिंग, लाइफ इज ऑफ नो यूज. नो दुखी जीते, दुखी आत्मा बनकर जीने में क्या मजा है बताओ. So all dukkha is because of some curses because we have done the sins. Therefore, remember all those. Remember means just have a thought, whoever you may be. I might have harmed a dog. I might have killed a mosquito. वो mosquito को भी शरीर होता है, उसने भी रोया. How many insects etc. through variety of the chemicals we kill them. Then while walking, so many get stampeded. While washing clothes, so many die in the cloth. While doing ironing, while cooking, वो इतने सारे इसको पंचपातक कहते हैं. पंचपातक मीन्स 5 sins. What are the 5 sins? While cooking the food, while cutting the wood, while cleaning the house, while washing utensils, while washing clothes, I even walking. और पोंछा लगाते हुए वहाँ जो जो जीव है उनको हम मारते हैं. That's called पातक, पंचपातक. You don't know you're wiping, but so many jivas are there, you killed them. While cooking also in that wood, earlier they used to cook with firewood. So many insects were there sleeping. You don't हमने लगा दिया जल गया. So sammarjanam, then cooking, washing, in all those whatever we kill them, that's called pataka. Not only that, consciously though out of our ego and selfishness, how many people we might have insulted. Even by our rash driving by scooter, car, or any two-wheeler, we troubled others. Some old lady must be got that shock in us कि when you have zing करके चले गए और वो बेचारी को इतना धड़कन हो गया. Or small children frightened. All that is papa. That comes to us as dukkha. Therefore, small or bigger or one or how many I might have done. Oh, all the jivas, wherever you are, can you please forgive? This application is common sense thought today. Okay. Another also is there, which is more beautiful. Very loving it is. I don't know whether you'll be able to catch it or not. मैं तो करूँगा कोशिश करूँगा. What is that? In my life of evolution also, so many lives, many people also knowingly or unknowingly might have troubled me. And I suffered, definitely. Heart in heart, let us say that whoever they were there, I am just forgiving every one of them. So that they, which whatever the dukkha they gave to me, that should not become obstacle in their evolution, in their progress. When you send these thoughts, जिस किसने आपको दुख किया होगा उसका थोड़ा सा पाप घटता है. Because If it is committed to me, somebody did wrong to me, it is in my hands to forgive, then वो case खत्म हो जाता है. Is it not? So both the things, ask for forgiveness and give forgiveness consciously, common sense thought. And I am sure we can see there will be some change in our life of reduction in unnecessary problems, dukkha, mind will be calm and quiet and peaceful. Both ways. When I have done the kshama, my burden is gone. When I sought the forgiveness, when they forgive, then also mind will be cool and calm. Then added to this, the third common sense is don't do those actions because of which we have to ask again for forgiveness. Only two things, selfless ego. ये दोनों रखोगे, you will never commit sin. You are not unnecessarily coming under the regret and guilt. No, these are all the things not taught in any school and college. They are not in your subjects. In fact, they have to be the main subject. इसको subject कहते हैं, वो सब objects है. Your physics, chemistry are their objects. How to live life is the real subject. Subject को नहीं पढ़ा रहे हैं, object को subject के रूप में पढ़ा रहे हैं. And you study all subject objects and you say that I have learned every subject. Subject कोई जाना ही नहीं. So ask for forgiveness and give forgiveness. And if in this very life, if you have done somebody mistake, phone करके माफी मांगो, very effective. और आंख बंद करके किस किस को मैंने तंग किया, ए प्रभु, ए लोग, please forgive me. I did it out of my rage or anger or innocence or arrogance or selfishness. Yes, I am accepting it. Please forgive. थोड़ा तो राहत जरूर मिलता है. So forgive the whole world, ask the whole world to forgive. क्षमा ही सबसे बड़ा सद्गुण है. ठीक है? Common sense. Now come to Bhagavad Gita. Today's Bhagavad Gita shloka is in continuation. Now two angles are what? One, for the spiritual seekers, purifying heart so that no disturbance is the mind, thus that mind is readily applicable or available for meditation, contemplation, realization of the God. This is what the topic going on. Karma sannyasa means entire inner loads of kartrutva, karma, karmaphala in the form of vasanas, they should go away. So the mind is so calm, quiet. An example is what? A work is to be done by you. 3 days हुआ, खत्म कर दिया आपने. That particular work, when it is done and you have reported, how relaxed you feel. That is called as freedom from karma. For you, it is that karma make freedom हो गया. But in spirituality में, from all obligations and compulsions, you are freed. Like that work is accomplished, then don't you put 3 days leave and go for your sightseeing outside. In the same way, a yogi or jnani or sannyasi, having done through karma yoga, etc., is antakarana shuddhi, he is so free, he has no obligations at all. He can just take the shlokas of Vedanta Upanishad, he can meditate on them and realize the God. It is what is a topic going on for spiritual seekers. कर्म का संन्यास करके अंदर से ध्यान में परमात्मा को जानना. For you and I, what is karma sannyasa is almost same, but little grosser. What it is what? Find peace and happiness inside while functioning outside by making some inner adjustments. It's only question of ignorance, delusion, knowledge and clarity. In ignorance and delusion, some wrong adjustments we made. That's where we are suffering. With the knowledge and right understanding, make the current adjustment correct. Even their problem is gone. Misery is not because you are in the world. Misery is not because you are doing something or not. Misery is not because something coming or not. Misery is not because of some people are helping. Misery is in your mind's misunderstandings. And only two things are there. What is that? Ki not controlling our faculties and not working selflessly. These are the two problems trouble us. When all the faculties are in control and work selflessly and find happiness in that, you are never miserable in life. And anybody can do that, not only a spiritual seeker. You and I also have to find this technique to be happy. Like your 5-6 friends have come, and from everyone you have some expectation, and they don't fulfill. Don't you feel miserable? No, opposite of it. They are coming and asking you, do you want this? I kuch nahi chahiye mujhe. How happy you are when you are not demanding or depending. All ye chahiye wo chahiye. There are two things, needs and wants. Needs are there equal to all human, animal, plant, etc. The problem in the human, not in the animal, is what? More than the needs, we have wants. As long as I want, like so, I want peace. What to do? Remove the want. You are already peaceful. I want happiness. Remove want. You are already happy. Why should you have entered in so many wants? पेट भरने के लिए खाना चाहिए, but I want this, I want that. Then you will suffer. You will never get it. How much ever you want. Even you get, it will not be sufficient quantity. Even the quantities, it will not last for all the time. This is an aberration I am telling, which even after 100 lives of study of Shastra also, people fail to understand. You are given a chance to understand. जीने के लिए खाना चाहिए, खाओ. अब ये चाहिए वो चाहिए, why? To protect yourself, you need clothes. Then buy the required clothes. Why do you want this or that? Need is there of clothes, not the want. So you need to stay in a house. No, then, but the want is so big. I want this big house. I want that big. When you have more wants, you will suffer. Then you become most wanted fellow. Wanted and hunted. Are you understanding the logic of it? It is spiritual knowledge, but it is required for everyone who want to be peaceful and happy. नहीं स्वामी जी, मैं आप क्या बोल रहे हो, समझ में नहीं आ रहा, हम तो वेरी यंग है, हमको तो पैसे कमाना, ये कमाना. करते जाओ, देन यू विल सी this knowledge you will remember after 35 years and you say, Arre Swami ne tab bhi kaha. If I had followed at that time only as a karma yogi while performing without expecting anything with the result, whatever comes, sharing with others, I would have been so happy every moment. But it increased wants, no want was fulfilled. Every time I was disappointed. 30 years I suffered. मैं अब अकल का ताला खुला में जा, बंद बंद अकल का. Then you will say after 30 years. If you don't want to listen now, because everybody will have to come to the truth. Truth is this only. This shloka talks about these things. A person with steadfastness in karma yoga, not expecting karma phala, he will have the nishtha yukta shanti inside. The other fellow neither has controlled his faculties and all the desires filled in him, he is attached to the results, he is always miserable. It's very sublime, very important thoughts there are. I can convey to you for hours together, but I have to see your level, how much you can catch. I have to curtail, limit also the depth. When I speak these slokas to the Geetha students for the Jnanam and Moksham, these two slokas we talk for 5 days. We take all the examples in the mind, everything we take and we analyze and tell them. Now let us chant the shloka like every day, 4 plus 2, and then I'll explain word to word meaning. And the meaning for the sadhakas is very sublime it is. बताएंगे थोड़ा 5-6 मिनट और हमारे लिए भी थोड़ा मीनिंग निकालेंगे. ओके. ओम श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम, श्री गीता शरणं मम, श्री व्यास शरणं मम, श्री सद्गुरु शरणं मम, श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम, शरणं मम, शरणं मम. श्री ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ पंचमोऽध्यायः. कर्म संन्यास योगः. श्री भगवानुवाच. 12 श्लोकः. 12th na? हाँ. So the shloka is like this. Words are Yuktaha karma phalam tyaktva shantim apnoti naishtikim. Ayuktaha kamakarena phale saktaha nibadhyate. Okay. So yuktaha karma phalam tyaktva shantim apnoti naishtikim. Ayuktaha kamakarena phale saktaha nibadhyate. Let us chant this together. Okay, I'll say, you repeat. Shri Bhagavanuvacha, Shri Bhagavanuvacha, Yuktaha karma phalam tyaktva, Yuktaha karma phalam tyaktva, Yuktaha karma phalam tyaktva, Yuktaha karma phalam tyaktva, Shantimapnoti naishtikim, Shantimapnoti naishtikim, शान्तिमाप्नोति नैष्ठिकीं, शान्तिमाप्नोति नैष्ठिकीम्. अयुक्तः कामकारेण, अयुक्तः कामकारेण, अयुक्तः कामकारेण, अयुक्तः कामकारेण फले सक्तो निबध्यते फले सक्तो निबध्यते फले सक्तो निबध्यते फले सक्तो निबध्यते टुगेदर ट्वाइस श्री भगवानुवाच युक्तः कर्मफलं त्यक्त्वा शान्तिमाप्नोति नैष्ठिकीम् अयुक्तः कामकारेण फले सक्तो निबध्यते अगेन श्री भगवानुवाच युक्तः कर्मफलं त्यक्त्वा शान्तिमाप्नोति नैष्ठिकीम् अयुक्तः कामकारेण फले सक्तो निबध्यते. So simply Bhagavan has given not only the essence of what is taught so far, but also how to gain the Naishtiki Shanti. The secret of getting a stabilized peace is equal to a stabilized happiness is equal to a fulfillment or success of life. So simple it is. Now first for spiritual people. Yuktaha. Yuktaha always is Yoga Yuktaha. And Yoga Yukta always in the topic it is Karma Yoga Yuktaha. Into that Karma Yoga, the Buddhi Yoga also added Samatva Ityadi. So Karma Yoga Yuktaha, the one who knows what to do, only that he is doing, the Nishiddha Karma is not doing. Then he is doing it with the Yajna Bhavana. Okay? Yuktaha person means who is fully engaged in his own duties, in his own positive higher ambitions, in his own service oriented activities. In Yajna Bhavana, he is called a Yuktaha Purusha. Point 1. 2. Such person, while engaging in that Karma Yoga, Yajna Bhavana se, Karma Phalam Tektva. When he adds to that one more aspect of giving up the phala for the karma done. Karma phala ka asakti chhod diya mano. What will happen to him? Observe it. He is doing his karma but not expecting the phala. What is happening is his mind is becoming calm and quiet. Mind and intellect, when you become calm and quiet, it is called as Shuddha Antakarana. In that Shuddha Antakaranam, the distractions are not there, energy going away is not there. Therefore, energy is conserved, instead of distraction, the ekagrata comes. That intellect or mind, which is single pointed and which is full of energy, gains that subtlety. Through that subtlety, when the God or Guru says, whatever you are seeing is like the mud only, but on that you are superimposing the pots. Pots are not real, mud is real. In the same way, the entire world of Rupa Nama are unreal, self alone is real. When this jnanam is given, that jnanam he experiences. That experience of the jnanam means experience of the truth is called as Naishtikim Shanti Mapnoti. That Naishtiki Shanti is called liberation. He is liberated. Paramparaya. So when I do the karma with karma phala will come to me. Without karma phala asakti I do antakarna shuddhi. Shuddha antakarna will be ekagra and sukshma. That sukshma and ekagra antakarna will be able to listen from the Guru the tattva jnanam. Will hold that tattva jnanam. Will contemplate on that tattva jnanam. In that inquiry and contemplation, all the ignorances go away and the purely existing, the God is experienced. Once that experienced, then there's nothing other than him and he is infinite. That bliss comes to him. That's called as bondage, liberation from all bondages of running in this world. This is the first line for the Adhyatmika Sadhakas. Second line is the contrast picture. Somebody is Yukta and no Karma Phala Asakti. He is Parampara se, having gained the knowledge, he is getting the Shanti Naishtiki. Naishtiki Shanti means permanent peace. That's called as moksha. We also have Shanti in Nidra, but again get up all distance. We have Shanti whenever our desire is fulfilled, but again another desire comes. So our Shanti is not Naishtiki Shanti. Nishta nahi hai usme. वो बिगड़ता जाता है. But this person gets Naishtiki Shanti. Contrast person कौन है? Ayuktaha. He has not controlled his faculties. He is not doing karma as karma yoga and he is not sticking to his duties only. All the other mind nonsense is involved. Point 1. 2. Kamakarena. And is always thinking in terms of desire fulfillment only. Now see the problems. What is that? Desire is a disease. It is like an eczema. It will never go. It will only blaze like a fire, which we have seen already in the chapter 3. And the objects in the world are infinite. Possibility of the imagination in the mind is infinite. Because of these two combination, number of desires entertained are more, chance of fulfillment is less. Even if fulfilled, the greeds are more, and if the desire is for the objective world, competitions are more, the people are more powerful than us, they defeat us. In this way, the one who is expecting karma phala, the one who is doing or living the life for kamana purti, phale saktaha, he is attached to the phala, and the phala कभी आएगा कभी नहीं आएगा, कभी देर से आएगा कभी कम आएगा, कब जैसा चौसा वैसा आएगा नहीं, अब कुछ ही देर रहेगा. Hurry, he is always disturbed only. The same thing is for you and I also, not all spiritual seekers. Try to catch this point. That's what we are saying in the introduction also, that when I do a karma prompted by desire, when that desire is fulfilled through the karma phala, then only I'll be happy. It's a condition, it's a delusion. To be happy, ऐसे थोड़ी मुंह, where is your नाक, ऐसे घुमा के थोड़ी देखा तो नाक किधर है, अरे सीधा इधर है. ये झमेला क्या है ना, ये गलत फहमी से हो रहा हमको. That's what our Shastra is saying. They are cutting short our long journey to become happy by telling us, beta karma yog karo, man ko shant rakho, you're happy. Otherwise, is there any end to the desire fulfillment? And is there end to the desires? The more they come, the more we become miserable. So, ayuktaha kamakarena phale sakta nivadyate means a person not living life according to karma yoga, and he is living life only with so many desire and trying to fulfill because of the kamakarata phale saktaha. He is always in waiting for that phala. Even it comes, it never satisfies him. That non-satisfaction is dukkha. That dukkha is called bandhana. Moksha is anandam, dukkha is bandhanam. Please remember it. Now, each of these thoughts which I am saying, you have to work out and understand in your calm and quiet mind's inquiry. I am not forcing you to accept them as they are. Same time, I can't without suggesting you find the truth in this. That day when you are in the karma yoga spirit of doing your duties without any result expectation, how shanta you are. On the other day, so many of desires of so many objects and from so many people, and you struggle for it, and the desire fulfillment is never in your hands. It is on thousand conditionings that are there, and how much that day is frustrating and depressing. One day is a unit, so too the entire life, for the whole life. जैसा एक दिन वैसे एक जीवन. In the same way, one particular activity of duty done selfless and finding peace. One particular activity done out of forceful desires from within. They are pramana for the entire life. तो जिंदगी भर कामनाओं को बनाकर फुलफिल करने के लिए जीते रहो, कभी शांति नहीं मिलेगा. शांति ही सुख है, सुख ही सक्सेस, विजय है. Okay? The other fellow with all the kama karata in the mind ever disturbed. Right? Now I spoke this in short for spiritual seekers. Same is for you and I also. Wherever you are placed. Yesterday also we discussed about it. Allow not the mind to have whims and fancies. Just because others are indulging and going through. They are deluded fools. You are not so. They are not attending Geetha class. You are attending Geetha class. You must change your mind. Free the mind from the unwanted wants and desires. Then see किसकी मजाल होगी तुमको दुखी करने का. On the other hand, entertain desires for the depend on objects and people. Nobody can make you happy. Nobody means even God cannot make you happy. And if zero desire, doing karma yoga without phalasakti, even God cannot make you miserable. I बात मजेदार. When you go to a shop, 100 things you see, whether you need them or not, but you desire. The moment desires come, how much painful the mind is. Children also, when you take them for any exhibition and all, इतने चीज देखकर उनको ये चाहिए वो चाहिए लगता है, they start crying and become so cranky. Then parents somehow try to remove that desire from it. वो तो छोड़ता ही नहीं, मम्मा चाहिए चाहिए. Somehow उनको खरीदना ही है. You and I throughout life, if we are not careful regarding our mind, to change our lifestyle from desire based to need based, we are childish only, childlike only. Throughout life we suffer. If you can limit your life need based, not desire based, not even God can make you miserable. It's all trick of mind. And the desire goes on repeating. And the temporary pleasure only it is. The temporary pleasure of the senses are important, or the joy and peace entertained because of the wisdom, which is important, bata. This discretion itself shows you whether you are matured or not. A person's maturity is in intellect's understanding. A matured intellect's understanding is to involve only in those duties which redeem me of all my inner impurity, and whatever comes with that, I am satisfied. I am not going to desire or demand anything. You understood? The maturity is in the intellect's growth. The grown up intellect discriminates between needs and wants. That intellect which stops at the need level never allows the mind to create the wants. That person is happy. यार कहीं भी गया वो खुश है वो. Like in a train you are going. If you say I want this type of seat, I want this type of people around me, वो ऐसा होगा ही नहीं. Then you become miserable. You are not miserable because of situation there. You are miserable because of your desire. This is a situation you can't command, but desire you can have command whether you want to have it or not. Like this girl, of these things come, then I'll be happy in my life as a wife. And she also. Oh, hoga hi nahi wo. Then all the life miserable. Instead of saying whoever comes as partner, as per the rule, I should love, we should be one, and I'll tolerate or accept. In this way, when you without desire, you are every day happy. छोटे छोटे घर में लड़ाई ऐसी होता है ना, मैंने ये चाहा तुमने ये क्यों बनाया, मैं जो बनाया तू खा नहीं तो भाग. Do bow 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 daily the Labrador and Alsatian, whatever. If it's not, if the husband says, whatever you make, it is like Amrita to me, in brackets, Amrita Anjan, you can he be miserable? She'll be miserable. ऐसा क्या बोलते हो? एक दिन तो बताओ ना क्या चाहिए. That should be the demand. That should be the way we have to live. Every day you have that one, this one, and bechari she'll have to go to the market, buy that thing. वो होता नहीं कभी. How much because of our desires, not only we suffer in the mind, we trouble others. ये वाला कॉमन सेंस कहीं स्कूल कॉलेज में नहीं पढ़ा रहे हैं. On the other hand, on the name of goals and ambitions, we are only trained in desires which never get fulfilled. We are always a frustrated, frowning crown fellow. हमको डिजायर सिखा रहे हैं दुनिया में. Every ad is creating desires. Everything. And we are becoming so frustrated. If this is taught to us, live life need based. Remaining abilities, talents, do karma yoga for the sake of the totality in Yajna Bhavana. If this education is given and it is becoming natural to everyone, where are the desires, where are the frustrations inside, where are the desires, where are the troubling the people outside, troubling the object, troubling the nature? Are you understanding? The be wise. Yukta पहले बनो. Yukta means yoga yukta. Decide what are your duties, do them. With that, whatever salary comes, with that, be satisfied. That is need based. हो गया. Then karma phalam tyaktva means what? Don't expect anything from your side. Then you will see shanti mapnoti naistiki. You will be always in peace. Always in peace you are. Naistiki shanti is moksha in technical terms. In us, eternally, perennially peaceful. I am doing what best I have to do. What is needed for me is coming to me. Anything coming, I am accepting as sufficient for me with contentment. My mind is not projected on any desire, any want, any karma phala. Shanti. Now, if you don't do this, ayuktaha, not involving in your own duties and involving the nonsense work. And all that works are desire prompted. And they're all in an unrighteous manner. How much we are torturing our own mind, then how will you have peace, my friends? Ayuktaha, unsteadfast fellow, kamakarena, he does karma prompted by the kamana only. Phale saktaha, like a beggar waits for the karma phala. That waiting like a beggar itself is misery. That's called nivadyate, bondage. Live life like a royal with Gita knowledge. नहीं चाहिए स्वामी, ये तो सब सन्यासी स्वामी लोगों के लिए है, हमारे लिए नहीं है, देन सफर. ऐसे सन्यासी स्वामी ग्रह ऐसा नहीं होता. नॉलेज सबको जरूरत है. नॉलेज ओनली रिडीम्स यू. Whether you are in this world or that world, wherever you are, be wise, protect yourself. And look into your own mind from how many friends or all the other people, you have members, so many expectations. And within ourselves also, so many desires. And see the face or the mind of a person having so many desires and struggling to fulfill them. कुछ fulfill होते हैं, कुछ नहीं होते हैं. How frustrated is. Like a dog running from one dustbin to the other in search of a dry bone. मिला ही नहीं उसको, भाग ही रहा है, भाग ही रहा है. और एक जगह मिल गया उसको, देखा कि दूसरे कुत्ते नहीं आए, तो इट रैन बिहाइंड सम ट्री और एनीथिंग एंड बाइटिंग द ड्राई बोन. After 20 minutes, then the dog started becoming happy. Why? Because the blood started coming. Then that stupid dog is enjoying that bone, not knowing that, oh fellow, the खून जो तुम taste कर रहे हो, the blood, it is not coming out of that bone. It is a dry fellow, dry thing. That खून is the laceration of your own mouth. Your own mouth is bleeding. You think that खून is coming from that bone. You and I also like the kutte only. Our own happiness, we throw on objects or the people and we lick like a dog and we think it is coming from them and then we become slaves to them. People or objects. If this one thing you can understand, kutte ka example, zindagi bhar you will never depend on others. You will live a royal life of your own actions, your own services, your own achievements, that also for others. See the difference of life of this person who is yuktaha, fully knows what is his duty and doing that alone. Karma phalam tyaktva, all the phala is offering to the people, not for himself. Naishtikim shanti mahapnat. And the other fellow, ayuktaha, kama karena, working only because of desires. Phale saktaha, waiting for the phala, depending on the phala for his happiness. He is never happy, nibadyate, he is bound only. No happiness is, misery is equal to bondage. Happy, no misery is equal to liberation. Which life you want, you decide. This knowledge has nothing to do with what profession you are taking up. Profession can be anything. You can be a doctor. No, you can be steady in your profession of medication and you are able to do treating to the patients. On the money minimum, you take whatever they give. More than that, you have no desire, etc. You are such a peaceful mind. On the other hand, you have so much of desires in you. मेरे hospital को इतना बड़ा कराऊंगा, वो करूंगा. The more you have that, then you have to find all the bylines. Is it not? Extra tests you get it done for the patients, and call even the expert from other side, even though not required. Such medicines you write which are not required, so costly, and you tell them purchase only in my medical shop. ये सारा फले सकता निबंधित है. You can never have the food digested. You can't have a good sleep. Every patient's that dukkha will trouble you, not only this life, any number of lives. I give one example of one profession. Anything, you take a political profession. So you as a politician enjoy serving as whatever the power department given to you. Anyway, you are given so much money, respect and all. मैं तो कहता हूँ ना कभी कभी पॉलिटिकल डायलॉग्स डिस्कस वार करने वाले उनका तरीका जो भी हो बट एट योर ओन लेवल स्टार्ट सर्विंग द पीपल काम एंड क्वाइट माउथ से विदाउट टॉकिंग पीपल देमसेल्व्स दे आर इंटेलिजेंट नाउ द ह्यूमन बीइंग्स कौन सेवा कर रहा है कौन निस्वार्थ है सबको पता है भाई they will elect you you need not shout with each other fight if that people don't elect you even if you are serving then they don't deserve you. Those fellows deserve only those type of MLA who take away every money and kick them. You relax. Are you understanding that? Every profession, wherever we are, like I am a Swami, my job is what? To give the knowledge of Gita with the best of my liking and ability and my attitude, intention, purpose, my service to you. हो गया? Shanti. Anything I add to that, even little, that becomes cause of misery. Adding means adding of any expectation, etc. Clear? Yuktaha, steadfast, all faculties controlled, knows what is his karma, what is his duty. That's the meaning of Yuktaha. Karmalam Tyaktva means he is not depending on the karma phala. Shanti Mahananda Ishtikim. He is just at peace all the time. He will just sleep happily. His food goes into the stomach. No untimely variety of secretion of the enzymes or non-secretion because of which all the system gets upset. ये सब नहीं होता है उस बंदे को. जीवन अंदर बाहर का इतना साफ. But the other fellow, Ayuktaha, my duty I don't want to do. Kamakarena, I only do those works which fulfill my desires. And having done that, Phale Saktaha, waiting for the result. Result exactly will come or not, no guarantee. Even if it comes, it will not stay permanently. Even if it stays, it becomes older. Then again, the newer desires keep on coming. ये desire and working, desire working वाला nature बनता है. He is always in waiting for happiness, depending on the objects or the result. He is never happy. The other fellow, he is happily doing because what to do, that alone is doing. He is very happy because he is not depending on karma phala. He is always peaceful. So beautiful that life is. So for the spiritual seeker, that attitude takes him to the inner self. For you and I, we can relaxedly live life. Long life, healthy life, with peace and joy, we must be able to live. For that, these are the techniques for you and I. If this is not done, whichever the place you are placed, पंखा नहीं है, AC नहीं है, और salary और बढ़ाओ ये वो, the more desires you have, the more you suffer first. If you genuinely need, you ask. If they don't, that's what I said in the beginning. If need and desire, needs and wants, इन दोनों को अगर properly आप समझ जाओगे, then you are highly matured person. And the most immature, educated illiterates are those who make the wants or desires as needs. And they never suffer, never are happy. I need a cell phone to talk, but I want a smartphone. That is a want. Then he will suffer. If he doesn't afford that for that, इधर उधर लोन में लेना है, वो खरीदा, वो पानी में गिर गया, इधर गया, then he will suffer. You understand? Need of vehicle is okay. I need a car. Good. Your budget, le lo. But I want a big car of 40 lakhs. So I take the loan and throughout the life go on paying. Other confiscation. I need a house to stay. Yeah, your budget. But I want a huge house of this, that. Then again, beg, borrow, steal. How complicated we are making our life by missing small little common senses. Geetha is that one way common sense only. That's it. So I'm common sense. Choice is ours now. You want to live a life of peace and happiness and success, or you want only desire fulfillment, running for objects and all. They are never fulfilled. They were always waiting, ashanti dukhi. Ayuktah kamakarena phale sakto nimadhyate. Think about these shlokas in your own mind. Come to your own maturity. Come to your own understanding. And never ever keep away these Shastra Jnanam saying that it's for spiritual people. It is for anybody who want to be peaceful and happy. Do you want it or not? Then use it. And this Jnanam should have been given to us first before we have concluded our 10th class. Then throughout life you are a joyful person performing with best of your abilities, not depending on anything or being to be happy. You are a king of your own life. Royal. अभी क्या है खुद ही भिखमंगा बन गए स्लेव बन गए and all is wrong information, wrong education. Now you live life like this, duty oriented, selfless, and be happy and peaceful. Spread this only everywhere. It's very subtle, I know, very difficult for you to catch, I know, but I also know that you are wise enough in this new generation that you will be able to ponder and catch. And after catching it, try to implement. Overnight you may not do everything, but धीरे धीरे life को peace happiness बनाने के लिए drop expectations, do your duties, be happy. Okay? And that is why all these aspects समझकर जीने से जीवन आसान बनता. इसमें से कोई भी नहीं सीख रहे, some technology, some science, some physics you are learning and you are getting a job and think that that is all the life. No happy with children, no happiness with parent, no happiness with wife, no happiness with all of them. Everywhere you are dukhi. सिर्फ पैसों का माला बना के कोई खुश हो सकता है क्या? Think about it. Very cool. Thank you. Sri Bhagavanuvāca Yuktah Karma Phalam Tyaktva Shantimapnoti Naishthikīm Ayuktah Kamakarena Phale Sakto Nibadhyate. Shloka is over. Today Hanumanji Shloka is Anjaneyam Mahaviram Brahma Vishnu Shivatmakam Balarka Sadrushabhasam Ramadutan Namamyaham. In today's common sense thought, ask for forgiveness from every human being, animals, plants, natures, insects, devatas, pitrudevatas, to whomever we have given trouble from immemorial number of lives. क्षमा करो क्षमा रोज करना है एक बार नहीं सर. So too, you forgive in your own mind everyone who has troubled you. Like we did out of ignorance, mistakes, and asking for forgiveness, everybody commits some sin against us only because of some ignorance. अब क्षमा करो. अपना भी मना दिमाग ठंडा हो जाएगा, उनका भी हो जाएगा. That was the common sense thought. Tomorrow will continue. God bless you all. I request, pray to God to give all of us such calm and quiet mind, sharp and subtle intellect, to understand the deep implications of the meanings of these shlokas as soon as possible. So that at a very young age, when you are matured with the Gita Jnanam as to how to conduct outside and inside a long life of happiness, peace, ideally we can live for ourselves and we can become an example for others also. I am just praying sincerely. Thank you, friends. Love you all. Meet tomorrow with another topic. Om Namah